Welcome back to Coastal Living, everyone. Please welcome Miss Michelle Acebo, who is our yoga expert. And I have to say, she was actually my first yoga instructor whenever I tried yoga for the first time about 4 or 5 years ago. One of my best friends, Danielle, and I, who is also great at yoga, attended her class, and she is just absolutely incredible. And I want to just thank you for joining us today. We're so excited. Yay. And we are going to do some yoga stretches and poses to relieve back pain. And I know a lot of us experience that from time to time. So where should we begin?
Let's start with standing. This is not going to be just for beginners. This will be a little bit more of a flow since you guys are so athletic. And I thought I'd give them a little workout this morning. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, so the top of our mats, you're going to stand and really feel your feet pressing down. Take a moment to come into your own breathing. Just take a breath in and exhale it out. So each movement has a breath associated with it. Exhaling your arms by your sides. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Just feel the whole stretch, side body all the way. And exhale, fold forward, out and down.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but my back just popped.
Did it already?
This is great for your hamstrings as well.
Yes, we're going to hit that hard. Inhale, half lift. And then as you exhale, we're going to fold forward and you're going to step back to your first down dog. Okay. Ready? Pushing back, down dog. Oh, and this feels nice on our backs too, right?
Yes, it does.
All right, let's step the right foot up between your hands, knee over your heel or ankle. Okay, and let's put the left knee to the floor for just a moment and talk about this. Okay. So with the back knee to the floor, you can pad your mat if you need to, if it's a little bit tender, but start to bring your right knee in front of the right toes with your back knee down. You put your back knee down. There you go, good. So this is going to stretch the front muscle of your left hip so you can place both hands onto your right knee. Yeah. And so if your knee is tender, keep bringing your right knee in front of the toes and get down.
There we go.
That's really going to get into that muscle group that is kind of tight.
You can feel it in your glutes.
That's
as well.
part of the reason why our back hurts. It could be really tightened muscles in there. So to add on, we can take just the left arm up and keep bringing your hips closer to the floor. Are you struggling already?
Yeah, so I hear that whenever you're shaking, that's whenever you're getting the results. And you're doing it right.
Good, okay, and then we're going to put that hand down, both hands alongside, and let's change. So you can either go from hands and knees.
Okay.
Back to down dog if you like.
Okay.
To bring your left foot forward.
Okay.
And your right knee on the floor.
So I have to ask, whenever someone has knee problems, do you encourage them to use a blanket?
Yeah.
Or any type of soft surface or
Exactly. Well, if I'm in a hurry and there's not much to grab onto, I'll fold the mat to the side. And then also, when you go down onto your knee, you're really going to be pulling yourself more forward so you're on the flesh above the kneecap. You're not quite on the knee.
Right.
So, so where you are right there, curl your back toes under. That'll help you stay off of the kneecap, right off the bone. And then maybe taking the right arm up alongside of your ears, and you should feel this, the right front hip, right? And that's a big stretch for people who suffer from low back pain. If this is really feeling it, that might be a problem and causing that. Okay, put the right hand down. Now let's step our feet forward so that we're in a standing forward fold. So this is a nice little lunge exercise. Keep the feet about hip bone distance apart. Put a bend in your knees so that you can inhale and extend the spine. Now keeping a bend in the knees, stick your bottom up. You can maybe grab onto your ankles and head down.
Oh, that feels great.
Ooh. So that's going to get the back side of your legs.
I can feel it.
Getting on that.
Is it normal that I'm feeling a lot of it in my glutes and my, my hamstrings? Other than, since this is primarily focusing on back, it's okay to feel it in other areas also?
Because that's what's some of the problem with our back is because our muscles are tight. And gently come on up, nice and easy.
That's why yoga is so important, right?
It is. It's so important. And then we'll do a little stretch. Let's sit down this time, okay? We're going to sit down. I'm not going to work them as hard as I thought I might, but this is important, though.
I'm going to be out of breath before you know it.
Yeah, no, let's sit down. And this, I want to talk about this because a lot of times the way that we sit, I'm going to have you guys sit at the edge of the blanket because a lot of times the way we sit like this and we're compressing in our low back. So you're going to sit on the edge of your blanket. I have my carry-on. And I'm pulling my flesh back, really feeling the front of my sits bones pressing into the floor. So that's going to be helpful in not sitting in the low back. Now extend both legs out. So draw the right heel in towards your seat. Fold the right knee out to the side. Put the sole of the foot to the inner thigh.
Ooh,
Good.
that feels nice.
And so this is great for people with scoliosis or just imbalances in the spine. It's going to stretch one side and then the other. So you'll flex your left foot, keep the toes up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, and as you exhale, coming out and down, hold on to your left leg wherever you can. Pull back on the left leg, lift your head and chest. So you can grab a little bit higher up underneath the knee so that you don't have to do the rounding of the back, but we can actually sit tall. So feeling yourself sitting nice and tall. So this is stretching one side of the spine. So we do that on both sides, which is helpful for people with imbalances in the spine that cause back pain. Inhale up, bring your right knee in, extend the right leg out. Draw the left heel in, same thing, left side. Both sit bones pressing down, hips squaring off to the front, inhaling the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, and as you exhale, coming out and down over your right leg. So you see maybe one side's tighter than the other. You'll feel this
my left
here.
side.
Yeah, and so maybe spend a little extra time on that side, really pushing your left knee away from you, keeping the sit bones down. This is a great stretch for us.
Oh, it is. It feels wonderful.
And then,
If you'd like, can you kind of stretch more?
Oh,
Is that encouraged, or do you think that will be dangerous?
as long as that low back, you don't really want the rounding in the low back, but if you can keep it like really tall and the hinge at the hips will keep you from causing more problems in the low back,
How are you
right?
feeling over there, Kendall?
Feeling a little hot. It's getting a little hot in here with this yoga.
Exactly. We'll extend both legs out. Let's bring the right knee, bend the right knee, right foot by your hip. Okay, great. So this one is a doozy because it's going to get the front of the leg and the back of the leg at the same time. So inhaling the arms up. And as you exhale, hinge and fold forward. Hold on to your left leg. Do you see the difference?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
I
you
feel
can,
it.
you can do this type of pose in the forward fold with both sit bones down. We could even lay back, and then that's going to do, so if you have tender knees, scooch a little bit forward, bring your knees together, and then laying onto your back, we're going to hit the muscle group again in the front of the hip. Ooh. That feels so good. I think I'll just
This is a
stay
good
here.
one.
I know. Namaste right here.
Namaste right here.
Namaste, y'all.
And then I have a challenge pose. You ready? We're going to come up slowly.
It's good for those abdominal muscles.
Yes, it is. That was a workout in itself right there.
Yeah,
Yes.
because that's part of it, is keeping our abs strong too. Let's take the legs out. Okay, you ready? You're going to cross at the shins. Here we go. Come forward. This is because this is easy for them, so I'm going to bring them up. Okay, ready for a challenge pose?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Inhaling arms up alongside of your ears. Interlacing your hands, index fingers up. Y'all stay back there, and you can, that way you can see. Step your right foot forward. Ready? Put a bend in your right knee.
Okay.
Inhale, and as you exhale, let's go. Left
Is this
leg.
warrior?
Warrior three.
Warrior three.
Uh-huh. Feel it. Belly's
I
up,
can
tailbone
definitely
down.
feel it.
Uh-huh.
And I could easily fall right now because of balance. But
Well, we'll
I,
take our hands to
I
the
hear
floor.
if you whoop,
There
whoop,
you
see,
go.
there we go. I hear if you look at an object that's not moving, that will help you.
Yes, that is true. That's where our gaze is. And
Still
since
going, y'all.
Yeah, she's still going at it. Then we can add some like squats in there. You can bend your knee and push up.
So we actually have one more minute. So what other pose could we do before we wrap up the segment?
Well, we can, let's step the right foot back, left foot forward, hands onto your hips.
Okay.
Elbows in, inhale, and as you exhale, hinge and fold forward. Another, one side of the spine compared to the
These
other.
are
The hands onto the floor.
excellent hamstring workouts.
Yeah.
And we have blocks. Sometimes we can bring the floor up, or you can bend your front knee to get down and actually do this. But this is great to do one, side at a time, and just getting that nice deep stretch in here, right?
Okay.
But those are some of the things that we can do.
Wow. Well, I really hope that our viewers were participating in this, because we got our blood
That was
flowing.
challenging for me. Like I'm hot right now, y'all.
I know these poses are great.
a lot
Great
of
for the
work inside.
hamstrings, great for your back. And we hope our viewers out there are participating, like I said, and had a great workout like we did.
Yay, thank you.
All right, well, we're wrapping up the show. When we come back, this is Coastal Living.